Dude, I'm wearing the Antifa shirt today, my Employee of the Month shirt, in honor of Turning Point USA. Dude, oh my God. Have you seen these guys? Like, up to this point, everything related to TPUSA has been happening in the deep red states, right? They literally, you know, stay in their safe spaces, their havens of, you know, right-wing pastor touched my daughter sort of area of like red states. Now, tonight though, they went to Berkeley. Of course, there's a protest because nobody at Berkeley wants these people there. Now, here's what I find interesting, guys. We have gotten to the place where every time there's a protest, they call it Antifa. That's the new thing. Every protest is now Antifa. They are like hard on their buzzwords, dude. Dude, seriously, everybody who's a protester now is Antifa. And again, you just see protesters like doing nothing. They're holding on to each other and there's like 10 cops, okay? Ooh, they're trying to save the protester. Dude, this cop is swinging a bicycle. Like, what the fuck is this cop doing, dude? Dude, he's swinging a bicycle. Like, bro, what are we doing, dude? Dude, these cops are a mess, bro. So here it is. Guys, they are so oppressed. They say, despite Antifa thugs blocking our campus tour stop with tear gas, fireworks, and glass bottles, we had a packed house in the heart of deep blue Berkeley. Okay, that's what they're saying. God bless these brave students for Charlie. But look at this video, though, guys, because I think this is one of the most important videos that TPUSA has ever shared. They have their perfunctory. They gave everyone the Charlie Kirk signs, and they're doing the Charlie Kirk worship, right? Now watch, guys. Watch what happens. All right, so it peters out a little bit, but this is their big thing. They get everyone to hold up the paper and they get everyone to cheer Charlie Kirk, right? A little bit of idol worship. But look at what 𝗙𝗍𝗏 says. He says a packed house in the heart of deep blue Berkeley. Now, I want to show you something. This is Zellerbach Hall, guys. This is the place where they are in Berkeley. This is where their little event is. You see how big this thing is? Triple levels of seating. Altogether, it holds 1,900 people. Now, that is with all 3 levels packed. If you look at it, there's really only about 600 people, I think, down at the bottom. Now, if you look at it, guys, they never show you the upper deck. Look at what they do. They pan over this lower deck and they show you a little bit here. You see a tiny little smidgen of people like sitting right there, but there's nobody in the upper deck, guys. There's nobody up there, which is why they frame it out. And yes, when you look at these people, none of these people are students, guys. They're like old men. Look at this guy. Dude, he's in his fucking 70s here. Right? Dude, there's not a single Berkeley student here. Dude, there's a bunch of 70-year-old men and fucking look at this guy. I think this is one of those MAGA pastors. Dude, he's one of the Amish guys that they shipped in from Pennsylvania that Scott Presler registered. Dude, they are such bullshit artists. Here's the protesters outside. Let's go. Dude, I love Berkeley, bro. Yes, these are the students, boss. I mean, you can see a huge difference, right? If you look at the people that are protesting, the students, they're all young people down. And of course, the cops are firing shit off, right? But this is where the students are, dude, right? The students are outside in that auditorium. There's no fucking students in there. But, dude, look at this, though. See, you see the students? Dude, the students are out in force. There are definitely more people protesting this than there are in that auditorium by a long shot, bro. Now they're doing the news rounds. Here's 𝗙cie𝗶𝗹𝗀𝗀, who is very upset. But guys, I got to show you something, okay? We got to talk about TPUSA, and we're going to go after this clip. But watch this.
Well, Trace, that's exactly right. Thanks so much for having me on. And I've been in contact with our Turning Point team that's on there, both inside at the event with the thousands upon thousands of peaceful and cheering students who are there praying today.
He said thousands upon thousands, guys. This whole thing holds 1,900 if it was maxed. There's only the bottom floor. There's like maybe 500 people in there, maybe 500 people at the most, right? 600 if we're being generous. If every one of these seats is filled, it's like 600. There's not thousands upon thousands. They're not even close, okay? But again, these Christians can't do anything but lie. But now watch. Let's watch this.
They're both inside at the event with the thousands upon thousands of peaceful and cheering students who are there praying today. We're exactly 2 months away from the murder of my friend Charlie Kirk by a violent leftist. And what do we see outside?
Violent leftists.
More of those same violent leftists. And we've got Turning Point networks out there. We've got team members. We've got friends of mine that are out there capturing the footage of this insane violence, which is only escalating. And we're seeing trans elements. We're seeing furry elements.
Ooh, trans elements, guys. There's trans elements.
We're seeing people chanting, cheering.
Furry elements. There's furry elements, guys. Dude, with a special appearance by Antifa Frog, right? Oh, dude. Antifa Frog has got a bigger draw, dude. We got to go back to the Corvette, all right, because I want to show you what TPUSA has become, because I'm going out on a ledge and I'm making a confirmed statement that TPUSA is the new Scientology, guys. They are now a Scientology level cult. And now, why do I say that? Because they're a religious organization, but now their entire platform is Charlie said. Charlie has become the new L. Ron Hubbard, where now they go on their show and they don't even talk about them anymore. It's no longer like, hi, I'm Andrew Colvett and this is my thoughts on this. Or, hi, I'm Tyler Boyer and here's what I'm thinking. They're like, Charlie said this. Charlie says this. And now look at this clip. Charlie laid out the solution to the housing shortage. See, isn't that crazy, dude? They're still doing the Charlie Kirk. They're tweeting from the dead man's account, guys. That is some weird shit. I'm telling you guys, it's Scientology now, guys. Okay? It is full-fledged Scientology. Full-fledged. We're there, boss. We are there. This must be the furry element, guys. Right here. And this is 𝗙cie𝗶𝗹𝗀𝗀's worst nightmare here, boss.
And to all those protesters outside, I have one thing to say.
Dude, look at this nerd, bro. Dude, what are we watching? And to all those protesters outside, I have one thing to say. Like, clearly we're winning. You guys are losing because I say I'm winning and my mommy says I'm winning, so that means I'm winning. Dude, what a fucking nerd, bro. All right, here we go.
And to all those protesters outside, I have one thing to say. It is clear to us which side is winning when your side becomes the violent agitators. When you try to win with force and not through reason, you have lost.
Oh, so does that apply to Donald Trump firing missiles into fishing boats? Listen to their reasoning. Let me show you why my mommy told me we're winning. Oh, because you have lost. Because, I'm wearing the panties my mommy laid out for me.
When you try to win with force and not through reason, you have lost.
Dude, nobody's even clapping, bro.
And the reality is they would never come in and ask a question. They're not trying to win honestly. They have already lost the intellectual battle.
Oh,
Their goal is to disturb the crowd, silence those who disagree, and destroy any ounce of conservatism that they can get their filthy paws on.
Oh yeah, silence everybody who disagrees, or get them fired for what they say about our Lord and Savior Charles J. Kirk.
But you know what? They are not going to stop us.
Oh, the resolve, guys.
They are not going to stop.
Dude, look at that. Look at that shot, bro. Not one person in there is a student. Holy hand grenade, bro. Look at that shit. Dude, it looks like a mega church event, doesn't it? Like, I have more hair on my head than the fucking people in this crowd, bro. And that's like, dude, that's not saying a lot, boss. Holy shnikes, bro. You know what they say, when everyone in your audience is a fucking 60-year-old hillbilly, that means you've won, right? That's a sign. When you're at a university of 46,000 people and you're talking to 400 hillbillies, right, that have like hairlines at the back of their heads and fucking work boots on, that means you've won. Hey, dude, I don't make the rules. I'm just here to let you know. TPUSA has won.
Because tonight, we are here to carry on Charlie Kirk's beautiful legacy. We are here to show the world why we love America, why we love God, to turn this place into a society that our kids can feel happy raising kids of their own someday.
Dude, you kind of see, though, I mean, when you watch this, do you see how fucked they are? Like, because, like, none of these guys are like Charlie. You know what I'm saying? Like they're cringe and low T and no charisma. Like, no charisma. Everybody on these stages now are like zero charisma.
We are here to show that the true lunacy of the left is that they thought they could silence Charlie Kirk by killing him. Because tonight, we are Charlie Kirk. We are the movement that he created, and we are the fire that lights the flame of the fight. So now let's make Charlie Kirk proud. What do you say? Charlie Kirk, I love you, buddy.
Dude, he literally turned around to nothing as though Charlie were on stage with him, bro. There's a fucking mental breakdown happening here, people. That is crazy. That's fucking wild, guys.
Now I want everyone, there's rally posters on your chairs of Charlie Kirk. I want everyone to raise them up and cheer for Charlie.
Here we go. Now they're commanded to cheer for Charlie so they can get their little piece of footage.
Charlie Kirk! Charlie Kirk!
Dude. Oh, bro. It is like cult of fucking cult, bro. I know, it's frightening, isn't it? This is a Nazi rally. This is a Klan rally, guys. This is like a mega church Klan rally. You're right. They don't even do that for Trump. Trump has been replaced by a dead guy. Dude, Trump has been replaced by a Xerox copy of Charlie Kirk's face. Dude, oh my God. What if they try to run a piece of paper for president, boss? What if they do that? If they make a like cardboard cutout of Charlie Kirk and they stand him up at the rallies and everybody's just like, can you hear what he's saying? Charlie's saying, this is what we do next. Charlie is telling us, vote for the cardboard cutout. Dude, oh, fuck, bro. I mean, dude, it sounds crazy, but I wouldn't put it past them, okay? We're in a bold new world, guys. where literally we watched that guy like extend his hand to a non-existent person and start talking to Charlie on stage. Like, bro, it's pretty obvious to see that they're hurting. You know, they are. The level of cope and the level of sort of like brain rot and the level of cult worship that is filling that void is a little bit alarming, guys. It is a little bit alarming that there's, you know, groups of Christians that are so PTSD that they are like stepping outside the bounds of reality. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.